Okay, I'm in Lakeland, Florida. Another mobile home cutout. This should be the same routine. So let me expose them and show what's underneath. Okay, so I exposed them, and it's not a tiny colony, but it's not a huge colony either. It's about average. I don't know, it's actually maybe below average as far as being under a mobile home. I think they are just in this little rectangle right here. I don't think they're over in these other areas, but I'll soon find out. So I think they're relegated to just this spot. Nice. I like to get a good video of them before I start vacuuming them off and cutting comb. It's such a beautiful sight to see all this in its glory before I transfer them. All right, let me start vacuuming them. So that's a little bit of honey on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and stab it on. It shouldn't be too messy. That's an exception. Sometimes I don't put any honey in a stab it on bars, but it's a small comb, so they need some food, and I'm gonna go ahead and stab it on. I split it in half so it would be, you know, because it would drag the sides. So there you go. There's my stabbers. I stab it on. And I'll put it in like so. And I'm opting for a top bar removal on this one because, well, customer demand. Recently I refurbished some of these old top bar hives I have, and there were some gaps down there on the floor, and I melted beeswax and painted it all in, kind of sealed it with a kiss, so to speak. So they'll find this home rather inviting. Alright, so let's continue. Get another one ready. I haven't had to use my smoke yet, but it's always good to keep it on hand, ready. Alright, I caught the queen. She was on the very last comb up there, and I was vacuuming, and I cut out the last piece of comb, and I was vacuuming the wall behind the comb, and then I looked at the comb itself and saw the queen walking on it. How sweet is that? So now I can safely smoke and honeybee gone and pour the bees into the hive from the vacuum cleaner and do the reunited, and it feels so good section of the program. And I promise I won't rap. Since theoretically I already found the only queen, I'm going to dump these in here. Where did my phone go? And make sure I don't dump insulation in there. I could be doing this better, but hey, I have to hold the camera at the same time, right? So the queen's here, and I'm going to put her inside toward the front, and get this insulation out. Look at all these bees over here. They're kind of confused that I just dumped out. Their home is no longer there, but they have nothing to go home to. So they're going to have no choice but to come over here. You know, what's funny is I wonder if there's another queen, because they're not real loyal to this queen so far. You know, usually they're all over the cage. There's only a few of them on it. So, we'll see how that plays out. Okay, so I'm about to leave for the afternoon and come back and get them in the evening. But as you can see, they're orienting to my new hive right by their former entrance. Of course, you know, there's chaos left. They're still wondering where their old home went, and I treated the area with honeybee gone, but I made sure I didn't get it too close to my hive. So, this will settle down by this evening, of course, and they'll figure out where the queen is and all their brood and sisters. So you can see they're still trying to look around to see what's going on. Here's their former area. Completely bee-free right now, especially, well, you know, since I had the queen out of here and cut out all their comb and sprayed honeybee gone. So very clean and easy removal. Look at them all attracted to my glove, all my bee scents. And these girls down here need to pull themselves together, but they'll figure it out. See, they're all up here on the porch. They smell their queen for the most part. They'll just have to send the memo down to these girls. Alright, I'm going home for lunch. And clean up and get a drink and eat. And be back by tonight. See, I already have this thing strapped up and ready to go. This is a top bar removal. So I already have the lid holding the bars on with the bungee cords. So all I have to do tonight is basically close up that wheel. You know, I may have to smoke some of them in, but close up that wheel and put them in my van, and I'm just down the road. Okay. Alright, so they're loaded up in the back of my van. Look, there's one still on the outside. It'll be fine, just riding home. So, let's go over here and look. Alright, I just now opened them up. I forgot to film that part. My apologies. Wow, look at this orientation flight the next day. I'm about to release the queen, but I didn't want to bother them right now while this is going on.